Hey guys, it's Mel. Welcome back to my channel. Sorry if my energy seems a little off. I can't hear myself still. I still have an ear infection, which is not normal. I don't think I've ever gotten an ear infection before, and if I did, it would have been when I was a kid and I don't remember. But oh my god, was that the worst experience ever. I think I got it literally the day before I was supposed to leave for vacation, and I still hadn't packed my suitcase. None of my ducks were in a row. It was very bad timing. Obviously with an ear infection you can't hear, that's a given. So I couldn't hear out of this ear. It was very, very painful. I feel like that's also a given. But what I didn't know about ear infections is that it totally screws up your whole equilibrium. You can't walk in a straight line. You literally become disabled and incapable of doing the most basic things. I couldn't lean over. I felt like I was gonna faint. I felt sort of lightheaded. It was really not a good time. But yeah, so basically I've been on and off sick for months, all different kinds of sick. COVID was probably somewhere in there. Never got diagnosed with that or got positively tested, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. And then I had a ton of Crohn's issues on and off, stomach problems. I've had headaches, which I never get headaches. That's really, really weird and out of the norm for me. So if I have a headache, something's really wrong. But yeah, I've been having a ton of issues, but let me tell you, this ear infection was probably the worst. I mean, at that moment, it felt like the worst thing that I had to go through all year, sickness-wise. Because I was literally in so much pain that I was involuntarily crying. I don't know if this is just me, but if somebody's home, even I totally do it subconsciously still. It's not like I do it on purpose. But if my brain is aware that somebody else is in the house, I will sort of whimper / make some kind of noise to show that person that I'm uncomfortable. Probably because I like attention, I don't know. But nobody was home and I was still making noises, which is very, very weird, because if I'm whimpering and making noises and trying to get attention from that person, even if it's subconscious, once they leave the house, it's boom, I stop making noises. There's something in my brain, I don't know, I think that's just what people do. Is that a thing? Does everyone do that? Babies do that, right? Would a baby cry if it knew that nobody could hear? Or would Rocky meow so damn much if he knew that nobody was here? Probably not. I don't know. But nobody was home and I was crying like a freaking baby, sobbing. I feel like that explains just how bad it was, because you know how crying is just a reaction to pain sometimes, but normally for babies and little kids, normally that doesn't happen to adults. But oh my god, I was so involuntarily sobbing because I was in so much pain. Just in my ear, this little ass thing. I had this whole massive body. That just seems so pathetic that just a little ear could fucking disable a whole ass person. Anyway, so yeah, I had an ear infection the whole time I was on vacation. It was really, really bad for the first few days. I felt like shit. I didn't want to talk to anybody, but eventually after a few days, the meds that I got, because I went to the doctor literally the night before our flight to see what the hell was going on, because I wasn't even 100% sure that it was an ear infection since I'd never had one, so I just wanted to make sure what it was. And they looked at it and they're like, yeah, this looks really, really bad. You need help. So they gave me an antibiotic and it started working after a few days, and it went from pain plus muffled hearing to just muffled hearing, which is still really, really annoying, especially because I literally can't understand what people are saying to me. I was with Brian's family. I stayed at their house and it was just I felt so bad because his dad picked us up from the airport and his dad speaks Spanish. That's his first language. So he still speaks English, but he has that accent, you know? And I had to ask him to repeat himself so many times because I can't fucking hear, and I felt so bad because I didn't want him to think that I didn't understand him because of his accent or something. I know what he's saying, but I literally can't hear him, so I was oh no, I'm probably overreacting, but I don't know. It was embarrassing. It's so embarrassing not being able to hear. You know how when you have to ask somebody to repeat themselves a certain number of times and then you just give up after a certain point because it's oh my god, I can't believe I still don't know. Yeah. What the hell are you doing? How did he even get that toy up there? I swear to God, he literally acts crazy every time he's on the camera. He doesn't even know he's on the camera. But anyway, sorry I'm talking so freaking much right now. I feel like I literally have that much to catch you guys up on. Like, this is what happens when I vlog every single day for a whole month and then you take the camera away from me for 2 weeks. Like, I'm gonna have a lot to say. So that sucked. I had an ear infection. I still have an ear infection, but they gave me antibiotics for 1 week and they said by the time the pills are gone, the infection should be gone. So the pills are gone. They have been gone for probably a week. The infection is not gone. So I'm gonna have to go back to the doctor and be like, what the hell, dude? Like, it's still there. I can't hear anything still. So I'm being a little dramatic right now. Like, my hearing's definitely improved. Pretty much it just freaking did it. The only symptoms I have right now are like popping, like it pops a little bit spontaneously. And the way I hear myself actually is really weird. I have the hardest time hearing myself out of everything. I feel like I can't sing. It's really weird. I love singing. I don't know if you guys know that about me. I've only posted one singing video on this channel on purpose because I don't think I'm good enough to consistently post. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't want to like show off a skill that I don't really have. But I'll link that video if you guys want to watch it. I don't know. But ever since I got my ear infection, I feel like I haven't been able to sing anymore because in order to sing, you have to hear yourself. It's so bizarre. Like, when I talk, it's like, okay, I can kind of hear, but when I sing, it's like, I can't hear. Like, I don't know why there should be a difference, but for some reason there is. I'm not even sick. Like, it's not like I have congestion or like any other thing that would prevent me from singing. Like, I literally just can't hear, and that's enough. Another thing is that all throughout my Vlogmas videos, I kept talking about how I was getting no sleep and how like on my day off, I'd be like, yes, I finally get to sleep in, and then I just wouldn't, and I'd be like, oh my God, oh, like I wanted to sleep in, but I only got like 8 hours. Like, I wish I would have gotten 12 hours or something to make up for all the sleep I lost. And that day never happened until today. I woke up today on 14 hours of sleep. I finally did it. So go me. Yes, I'm finally caught up, I think. So hopefully my sleep won't be a problem anymore. And ever since I got home from vacation, I've been very responsible about going to bed on time. I think probably the littlest amount of sleep that I got since returning from vacation was maybe 6 hours, which is so good for me because I normally averaged on like 3 or 4 hours a night if I was lucky. But mostly I've been getting like 7 or 8 hours of sleep every night since I got home. So very grateful for that. I've been feeling a lot better. I haven't been feeling as sick. I know that sounds so dumb, but it's just like I'm literally always sick. Like, there's always something wrong. So I haven't been feeling any sickness since then, other than my ear infection. I'll stop talking about that though. But I feel good now. I feel like I can have like a fresh start now. Now that I have those updates out of the way though, I sort of want to talk about Vlogmas and the effects that it had on me and how I felt about it and my experience, because I definitely did not really talk to you guys about that. I mean, I updated you while I was still making those Vlogmas videos, but now that it's over and it's been a few weeks, I feel like I have a different perspective on it and I can tell you guys how that was. Vlogmas was very, very, very stressful for me. I tried to make the best out of it, but I was just so underprepared, I feel, and my expectations that I set for myself were too high. I didn't realize that you were supposed to start pre-recording like weeks before, not one day before. So I was thinking like, oh yeah, I'll always just be one day ahead and that's so good. But there was another person who did Vlogmas who was like, yeah, today's like November 20th or something, and they uploaded it on December 1st, and she was saying, yeah, I want to start pre-recording so that way I'm not too stressed. And I'm like, oh my God, I literally started on like November 30th and I thought that was super good. So next time, if there is a next time, I definitely need to start earlier. And if you're thinking about doing Vlogmas, you need to start early, because filming, editing, and uploading one video all in one day is just absolutely insane, especially if you have an actual real job to go to wake up for, to, you know what I mean, to be energized for. So yeah, that was really rough. I was very, very exhausted, very drained all the time, and very stressed. And I knew that at the time, but now that I'm home and now that I already haven't been making videos for 2 weeks, it's become really obvious how stressful it was, because I went on my computer to do something like a few days after I got home. I think I needed to like check my work schedule or something. And when I turned my computer on, my old tabs were open still from before I left. And it was like thumbnail editing, like whatever website I used for that. And it was like YouTube Creator Studio, like, and I got so immediately stressed just from seeing that. And it's like, I didn't have anything to be stressed about, but I associate those things now with stress, which is very, very bad. So like when I think about filming, it's stressful. When I think about editing, it's stressful. Sorry, my camera died. It's many hours later now, but I'm gonna try to like pick it up where I left off. So that's how I know that Vlogmas messed up my perspective on YouTube and the things that you have to do to make YouTube videos. I did really enjoy doing YouTube stuff, and I know that I would if I just got the right mindset back. That's why I picked up the camera today and started filming. I was like, okay, I need to bite the bullet and do it, you know? But it might take sort of a while for me to reset that in my mind, and that sucks. So after I upload this, I do want to make a video on basically just like officially closing the Vlogmas chapter, because I feel like I ended it so abruptly. Like there were just so many things that we were sort of in the middle of doing that we didn't finish, like my holiday drink reviews. I just sort of abandoned that, and then I was gonna dye my hair and I was gonna make a workout routine. There was like a lot of things that were left sort of open-ended and that never got finished. So I think I might make one big video doing all the things that I said I was gonna do during Vlogmas. I'm changing the subject now. I keep going all over the place, but I have been watching a lot of YouTube, and I just realized like how good these people are that I'm watching and how genuine they are and how positive their energy is. And I was sort of like criticizing myself and comparing myself to them and being like, damn, like my videos are not like that and I wish they were. Maybe it's all in my head, I don't know, but I just felt like my Vlogmas was so forced that I just wasn't living up to the expectations of like YouTubers. I wasn't like upset about it, like, oh, I'm not good enough. Like it wasn't like that. It was just kind of like, damn, maybe I should take a step back and work on that and evaluate some things. So yeah, I do want to take a little bit of a break, even though I have been already. Also, I want to show you my desk because I feel like this is so representative of literally my life right now. Like your girl, the messier her desk is, the messier her life is, and having a messy desk is not normal for me. Like I'm very organized. I like to have things clean, but this is what it looks like right now. Not good. And I cleaned today, like while my like I even have shit on my chair and on my floor. Ew, look at what I'm wearing. Okay, I can't even, okay, I'm done. But like, you know, it's bad. I have a lot of things that I need to get together, but I think that's all I wanted to say for this video. So I'll talk to you guys later, and I'm not sure what my next video is gonna be, but hopefully it'll be soon. I gotta go though. Bye, I love you. Please subscribe, and I'm gonna make myself dizzy if I do that. Please subscribe and please like my videos, and yes, my brain's not working. Okay, bye.